Hey, Mike here. A little bit different video this time. I'm gonna focus 100% and try to help you make a decision if you are going to Confluence Standard or Premium. Why? Because it is not that simple to answer that important question. Why? This is very, very important question. Recently been approached actually by a few clients and saying, Mike, we are very happy with the Jira Premium. Should we go to Confluence Premium? And well, it depends, of course, as always. But personally, I recommend Confluence Premium because of actually 3 features. And we're going to cover this in more details very, very, very soon. Of course, it's more than 3, more than 3. But we don't have a time to do through everything. Maybe I'm going to come back to this subject. Let me, of course, in a comment. But first, I'll try to help you and give you some demo on my actually 2 features which I use probably most of the time. But guys, just before we're going to do it, in the first comment and in the description, you're going to find my link tree. So maybe you need help with Confluence training, consultation. You're also going to find more free and some paid resources in my link tree. So now let's go back to the video. And as you can actually see, well, at the moment, the price is double. So the question is, should I go for premium or should I go to standard? Let's go from the beginning. Yeah. So as you can imagine, it's not that simple to answer that question. And I will actually cover, probably not a surprise to you, AI. Because in my opinion, those 2 actually features, which I'm going to reveal it right now, which is AI, it is automation plus a Sandbox. But Sandbox, again, is not a game changer. It's good to have it. But I will probably not going to take a Confluence or Jira, because it doesn't matter, a Confluence Premium if I'm just thinking about Sandbox. Because I would just go for, maybe a free version or just sign up for another actually Confluence. Yeah. However, is of course more than that. So let's cover it. I'm going to show some of these features because I've got, of course, Confluence Premium. And let's actually scroll down. So analytics, I would say it's actually good to have it. Again, not in my opinion game changer, but it's good to have it. Good to have it. Inspector, permission inspector, also really nice for large Confluence instances. Sometimes there is a lot of confusion. Who owns the page? Who got access to the page? And it's a shame, it should be in a standard version maybe, but it is at the moment only in the premium version of Confluence. Yeah, bulk archive, again, team calendar, I think it's okay. But that second on my list, it is of course automation. And even I've got a client which approached me recently, said, oh Mike, we need to do this. Can we automate, because can we automate some of the tasks, because we're creating a lot of pages, a lot of spaces. We use Loom. Yeah, I love Loom. We use this, and I said, look, I can't see any other option. You need to go. You need to upgrade your license to premium, because automation is actually part of Confluence Premium. Yeah, and there are of course some others like this announcement bar, copy space permission. I think it's pretty good. Admin insights good. As I told you, Sandbox. Yes, why Sandbox? Very often I have to do test stuff, and if it's a production, obviously it's not that great to test stuff on the production, which sometimes you have to do it. So if you have a Sandbox, good to have it. Again, it's like addition. If you already have a AI, already got insights, already got analytics, and obviously AI, it's good to have a Sandbox. Yeah. All right. So now let's actually jump quickly into Confluence. And first, obviously, maybe a little bit of surprise even to me, a company hub. There was a lot of, I think there was actually some conversation even on the forums, people saying they really like it. Honestly, I would say it's good to have it. Again, not a game changer, mainly for like intranet usage. Right. So now let's go to meat and potatoes. Yeah, let's go into the meat potatoes. I'm gonna actually go into the spaces, go to that IT space. What I hope is working really well. And now let's see what is that analytics. I would say, again, pretty good. Good to have it. You see what is going on, how many people viewing. You could finally we've got some analytics. Again, in my opinion, not a game changer, but good to have a calendar. Yes, of course, we've got a content manager, which is good. But let's actually now cover the AI before we jump into automations, and I will give you some of my tips, some of my, let's say, a workflow, how I actually use, and that's why those two features of the premium are at the moment my favorite let's say part of the premium plan. Yeah. So how that works, you can actually, we're not going to cover absolutely everything. I'm just going to show you my favorite approach how to do it, and I use it most of the time to actually write or rewrite an article, especially for a client like been asking to create some documentation pages. Normally take me a few weeks, and I was able to finish that task in literally like 2 days. Yeah. So now just ignoring completely the link, the tree on the left hand side doesn't really matter. Just want to show you how the AI works. Yeah. So first I will start with creating an article. Yeah. So for example, I would say maybe let's see if the AI got something about Jira. So like for example, how to create Jira workflow condition. Let's see if that is going to work fine. So I'm going to copy this. I think there is actually maybe another way, but as you can probably see right there, there is this AI stuff, right? Yeah. And look at this. You can for example brainstorm, but normally what I do first, just put the title into the command, into the prompt. Yeah. And I'm going to ask AI, probably ChatGPT, to generate that article. Look at this, how quickly it is. And there you go. I'm going to insert it. Sometimes. Okay, there you go. And look at this. Works really good. So obviously, do not rely 100% on AI. I always check if it's not hallucinating, because sometimes it can happen, but it looks actually pretty decent. I would say it is okay. Yeah. And what is another option for the AI? They can also suggest a title for you, which again, sometimes I've got a hit and miss, but it works actually pretty good. Yeah, I think it works actually pretty good. And then if I like it, absolutely yes, replace it. Okay, and let's carry on. Yeah, so there you go. We can actually carry on, and we can actually keep writing. So as I told you, there's actually more to that, because you can brainstorm, you can change tone. There is actually a lot of things what you can do. Show spelling, make it shorter. Yeah, and one of another pretty cool stuff about this, it can translate article to a different language. Yeah, so you don't need to rely on other apps, like for example I think Google. Yeah, which is good. Okay, so I'm gonna now publish it, and there is another way how you can use it, because as I told you, we're just gonna have like a brief overview. It is actually definitely a summarize. So summarize, because sometimes you're gonna approach an article and you're gonna see, oh, there is a lot of text, like a wall of text, 20 pages. Yeah. So that summarize can quickly create, just if you press that button, create basically a summary of what article is about. So I am looking for the right knowledge. Maybe not, maybe yes. Who knows? Yeah. And if you've got Rovo, yeah, you can even start chatting with this. I can promise you there is going to be another separate video about this. So this is actually how you can use automation. So now let's actually move on to another really cool feature. Of course, I'm talking about automations, yeah, which is part of premium. Unfortunately, for some people, it is part of the premium package. Yeah, let's actually jump very quickly. So let's go to automation. And if you are familiar with automations in Jira, in Confluence, that works in a very similar way. Very similar way. And look at this. Even if you have AI activated, you do not need to, because at the moment, before, you have to just go to create rules. Just, for example, when space is created. There we go. And next we go for another. We go for action, and you can actually perform some actions or some conditions. No problem whatsoever. However, I can tell you, I've been testing for a while that Create with AI, and it works actually pretty decent. You can just describe what you need, and based on that, it will create your rules. So, for example, I'm gonna say, when I'm creating a new space, please create 5 pages. Yeah, something like this. And let's hit enter. Let's see what he's gonna do. Thinking. I have to say sometimes he's a little slower, but there you go. Look at this. It was actually really quick. I can promise. I didn't actually pause this video. Look at this. Done. Yeah. So obviously I don't want to save it, but if I want to save it, there we go. However, I'm going to show you something a little bit different. That Atlassian actually provides a lot of templates. Yeah, there you go. We go for templates. And normally, if I am unsure how to do stuff, I'm looking at the template. Yeah, so that's my basically rules. Very close to production, but normally, as I told you, I'm just looking for something which is maybe closer, or maybe there is something already done. You know, something in the template. And I can tell you. There's going to be actually a lot of this stuff in the template. Even, do you remember when I told you in the beginning, we've got a Loom? So yeah, there you go. You know, it's actually integrated, because don't forget that Loom is, of course, part of the Atlassian. So I highly recommend you to test it yourself. So now you probably know it is not really that simple to answer that question. Should you go to Confluence Standard to Premium? As I told you from the beginning, I highly recommend actually premium product, because of the, let me see, because obviously of this actually 3 features. Yeah, and now I can give you a good news. The good news is you can always upgrade or update, yeah, however you're gonna, from a standard to a premium version for free. And most of the time you're going to have a 30 days. Sometimes, you know, Atlassian is changing, but most of the time you will get 30 days absolutely free trial. So why not trying yourself? Yeah. All right, guys, that's going to be it for this video. I very hope you like it. Please don't forget, in the comments and the first description, you're going to find my link tree with free and paid services. You still will be able, if you got some questions about Confluence, or maybe you want to work with me on one-on-one, you can book that call, that 30 minutes discovery call right now. Yeah. Okay. And the next video should start playing on that playlist. If you like the video, leave the like, leave a comment, let me know. I hope to see you next time.